Hey y'all, so I was tagged by Addicted to Freedom. This tag is 5 expensive things that are worth it to you. And I'll put her link to her channel down below. Number one for me is our house. Our house, we found it for a reasonable price, and we pay, our mortgage is like $583, and then we have our taxes added on there, and then we also have the insurance added on there. So altogether is $783 and like 80 cents or 30 cents, like that. So we're saving a ton of money. I recently had an ex-coworker move to the area, and she was looking for a similar style home or size home for $1,300. That's all she could do. She's a single grandma, and she's trying to support her grandkids. And she found a house just like a block away, and she's paying like $1,300. And it's crazy, like, because we're saving a ton of money by buying a home. I know if you follow Dave Ramsey, it's kind of against his plan, but for us it seemed like it worked better for us this way. And we loosely follow Dave Ramsey, and we try to work with what's working for, like, we try to do what will work best for our family. So we feel this will work best for our family, and we're happy with our choice. With everything included, with our mortgage, taxes, and insurance is all under $800. So we're happy with that, because there's no way we could have found a house for rent for that cheap. I just saw a trailer home go up for rent for $900, and that's cheap, and that's just a mobile home. So we're extremely happy with the space, because we needed the space for my son's therapy. This room that I'm sitting in is a family room, which we're in the process of converting into his therapy room. So for us, it's completely worth it. Number two is internet. We pay about $852 every single year for internet. This year it went down by $20, our bill. So, but this is the $852 is with our bill right now of $70 and like 78 cents. So for us, it's worth it, our internet, because we have used internet for schooling, for online schooling. We use it to stream TV, and we don't pay for cable. It allows us the freedom to not pay for cable, because we can stream cheaper other ways, like through Netflix or Hulu, or even through on Xbox, because Xbox has their movie apps and stuff. So it just makes it so much easier. Number three is insurance. House insurance, medical insurance and stuff like that. I feel like, yes, it's a cost, and it kind of sucks having to pay that, because it's like a big chunk of your paycheck and stuff. But at the same time, it's great to have. Like, when we had insurance, I didn't have to pay a dime for my medication, and even if I did, it was like a small copay, and I'd rather pay that than the full amount, because my thyroid medication is expensive. It's about $125, and I'm in the process of trying to get that right now without insurance. So because we have not signed into Fort Carson, Dustin hasn't signed us in there, and we believe we still get 6 months of insurance. But insurance is important either way, like even for your home, like in case of an accident happens, or like a disaster or something, you know, you never know what could go wrong, like your house could flood or something, and it's always great to have that insurance. So insurance is one for me that I think is worth the cost. Number four, running shoes for Dustin, because I don't run. I can't do running. I like to walk. But running shoes is worth it for us. We have tried the cheap, like trying to buy cheap shoes for him to run, and he'll blow through those like in a month, and we have to replace them. And we tried like different brands like Walmart, Payless, and his shoes would completely be ruined, because he was doing PT every single day, so he would be running every single day. So we noticed that when we buy expensive shoes, like $100 or more, it's so much worth it. Like, we bought some a year ago almost, and they're still decent. So it's worth it for us to spend a little bit more on shoes for him. And last is therapy equipment. Our son has special needs. He has cerebral palsy, and I do not hesitate to buy for him for his therapy equipment. He has his own budget, and sometimes I take from that budget, or sometimes I add on depending what we feel he may need, or maybe there's something that is within our price range that we can buy. Recently I have bought him this monkey balance board because he has low trunk support, so we figured we can hold him up on this to kind of help build his trunk. Our goal is to get him to stand unsupported, or even supported a little bit, but our main goal is for him to like walk. If you don't happen to walk, that's fine with us, but we're trying to do everything within our power that we can to make sure that he has every opportunity to learn how to walk and build the muscles he needs. He does have equipment that have been covered by insurance and been covered by this early child intervention program called First Steps. A lot of it has been covered through them, and we just got on to Blue Skies recently. He will be starting speech therapy next Friday, and he will also be starting PT and OT, and also like communication devices. They're going to introduce him to communication devices. He only has 6 months left, because by the time he turns 3 months, he kind of graduates out of that program. He's not eligible anymore. Because he has CP, he's automatically eligible for the program, and we're excited for that. So far, they have helped us a lot to cover a lot of his equipment, but I also like to buy some stuff like peanut balls and sensory toys for him to kind of like help motivate him. I am keeping my eye out for a creeper. It's called a creeper crawler, which kind of like holds him suspended, and is a pretty high equipment item, about $600 range, but he had one borrowed for a while that he used, and we noticed a great difference. Even though he hasn't started crawling, but he army crawls when he tries to get what he wants and rolls over, but we felt like that has helped him, and we're looking around for one to get him. But stuff like that, like his bath seat, we were planning to save for one, because his bath seat is a $500 bath seat. And you remember me talking way back that we're trying to save for one. But luckily for us, surprisingly for us, we weren't expecting it. I mentioned, the therapist had asked me what are my main concerns, and I mentioned a bath seat, because he outgrew his baby seat that he would take a bath in. And it was not safe because there's no straps, and he's wanting to play in the water because he loves the water. And water is really therapeutic for him for his high muscle tone. So luckily for us, they surprised us with the bath seat that we wanted. The Firefly Splashy just came in, was new, and they were able to cover for that for him, and we're excited and blessed to have that program. Well, we did have that program, but hopefully Blue Skies is just as great. We met with the ladies just this past week, and we're excited for his new adventure. So these are the 5 things that are worth it for me for the money, like money wise. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm not going to be tagging anybody, maybe just Becky from Becky6066, because I think everybody has already done this. I'm a little late on this. Dustin was away, so I didn't really have anybody to watch the baby for me, and now Dustin's back, so he can watch him for me so I can do more videos. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll leave this tag open, so if you want to do this video of 5 things that are expensive that are worth it to you, and if you do, make sure to put your link down below so I can watch. Bye.